Tomorrow. Ashland, the Henry Clay Estate, and LexArts are sending out a nationwide call to artists to create a piece that would memorialize the more than 100 men and women who were enslaved on the Henry Clay plantation.
WKYT's Garrett Weimer and photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw explain the importance of this project and a backstory of a rare photograph of a slave once owned by Henry Clay.
How do you go beyond just talking about the issue of slavery and to acknowledge the presence of the people who were enslaved here?
It may be through art. LexArts and Ashland, the Henry Clay Estate, are looking for qualified artists who can properly memorialize the more than 120 men and women who were subjected to forced labor on Henry Clay's plantation.
It will require an artist that has a sensitivity to the people that we're working with and to the topic.
What will it look like? A sculpture or digital media?
You never know what direction they might take with the information that's provided them.
Jim Clark has the information. He's the executive director of the Henry Clay Foundation. Clark says slaves mostly worked in hemp production, which was hard labor, and took care of cattle. The slave quarters that were near this fence row have been taken down. Most of the enslaved went only by one name and had a silhouette for a picture.
The people who were enslavers wouldn't have bothered to photograph the people that they enslaved.
But the estate does have rare photographs of two slaves. This hand-drawn image of Charles DePay in 1842 and a photograph of his father Aaron in 1852. Clark says this may be one of the first photographs of a Lexingtonian ever taken. The two men were manservants of Clay. Clay would later set Charles free.
If the best thing that comes out of this is us being able to connect to people that have more information, I'd be a happy camper.
It's projected hundreds of qualified artists from across the nation will apply. The goal is to select one artist by this summer. The artist nominated will have a $250,000 budget. The artwork is expected to be completed by 2025. In Lexington, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
Well, Clark says one of the main goals is to get more information from people in the community who once had family working on the property, trying to connect the missing pieces of the enslaved. That would be incredible if they can connect that and make some art.
A very important project, and as you see, trying to call on expertise nationally,
Sure.
to get it all done. All right.